Hey guys, so this is the sequel of the all signs for the summer solstice. We're now doing Libra through Pisces. I had to stop the video, I had no more battery and charge the phone. So I had to interrupt the video. We're looking at, so summer solstice energy, yes, but in relations to the winter solstice of December, and like the quantum leap, where will you be in 6 months from now? You get 2 oracle cards out of this first deck. You get the Sacred Feminine and Perseverance. These are in French, right? Féminin sacré is sacred feminine, sorry. Let me get the other oracle card right away. So Libra, you know, you are ruled by Venus, so you're probably attached to everything that's very feminine in general. So you might have carved some space for yourself when it comes to tending to what that notion means for you, you know, the sacred feminine. How do you do that? Do you carve out time for yourself? Do you see your female friends on a regular basis? What are the rituals around that? It feels you need to carve those out for yourself. It seems it gives you resilience or brings you to have more endurance in general. Three oracle cards. I'm going to take them because I wonder why all these cards are falling for you. You get freedom, truth, and acceptance. There's a lot of, this energy really relates to your identity, your own sacred feminine. It relates to you being in acceptance of who you are, really. It's going to free yourself. It's going to free you, I should say. Or free yourself if you're not accepting of yourself. There's definitely something that is important when it comes to your sacred feminine. I feel you don't love yourself enough. You might be having a I'm not good enough syndrome, or not just that, the it's never enough syndrome. Not necessarily you, although it looks like you need to stand in your truth in particular. But let's keep going. What is this Five of Pentacles here for? Temperance in reverse. You shift greatly. And the Hermit in reverse. So you seek quite a lot. I feel you've spent a lot of time alone in the past. Or you might in the next 6 months, right? You might be spending less time though alone than you used to. But yet there's a feeling of either loneliness, or there's a feeling of you feeling cut off, unbalanced. But why do you feel so cut off? Maybe it's I don't know if it's the time. It looks like you took a lot of time to find yourself, right? You might have been like really shaky in the past. Maybe you're really wanting to rebuild this sacred feminine energy. You might have been really how do you say, injured or bruised. Sorry, there's a truck outside. Judgment in reverse. You know, there's something that's never gonna come back. It's probably your youth, right? It's like, as much as the Hermit is coming back around here because he's in reverse, something is not coming back. And it could be your youth. We can see this very clearly here. It could be you feeling this lack of, well, it's never going to be enough, because now you know that it's there's only one direction in that for that particular reality. Maybe you're having quite a hard time balancing that and for yourself, you know, in the sense that you're not so accepting of it. But truly, if you persevere, and if you can allow that, and if you can allow the changes and love you for it, love yourself for them, you know, love them, love the changes for what they are. It'll bring you more truth, but mainly more freedom. It's like freeing yourself from yourself. It's mainly this, the message of that pain, the suffering of becoming, of aging maybe, or transforming, changing. But I think it's aging because we're looking at the sacred feminine. That's what I feel, really. Okay, let's do Scorpio. Scorpio, we're looking at the summer solstice energy, and we're looking at what that's going to look like at the next solstice in December. So like, what is that quantum leap that you're taking? So what do you look like in 6 months, basically? You or your life, or what is it you look like, your life looks like? This one. Success, réussite. That's great. Let's get another oracle card. So what is this success for Scorpio? 3 cards. We're going to take them. It says miracles, activation, and transmutation. Wow, the miracles. Miracles activation. It's like saying, you know, I don't know what happens, but it's like you get all the wishes in the world, right? And these miracles, what they do is they totally transform you. Your life is going to shift. Wow, Scorpio. It feels really big. It feels like a big shift, like a big glow up. Wow, King of Pentacles. Look at that. You're so in your power. Okay, what's up here? You get 4 of Swords in the reverse. You get the 7 of Pentacles. You get the Devil. You're going to be pretty intense. You get the Queen of Swords in the reverse and the 3 of Wands. Okay. Well, your life changes incredibly, like so much so, right? It's going to be intense. All of everything that you've planted in the past probably will bear fruit, but you're still going to be in a waiting stance, or you're still going to be transitioning or waiting for things to really, really fully shift. But there's already, between now and December, there's like 2 mini shifts. So there's one, let's say, in about 3 months' time, maybe even 4 months' time. So more towards October, you're coming out of, it's like you're coming out of, there's going to be more activity, but not so much yet. And then there's going to be another little bit of waiting period at the end of the year. But I feel like once you pass the winter solstice, things are really going to change for you. I feel your ships are going to come in with the Three of Wands, right? But past December. So I see you making money. I see you realizing like the things that you've put in efforts are blooming. Maybe there's a few that needs pruning, a few projects or a few things that you need to scale down, or just you could maybe drop. But they'd be minor things, right? What I'm saying here is really not any core of or any substantial or significant endeavor. Really more like within whatever you're doing, like pruning and tweaking and making sure that you're streamlining to the bone. But you're going through many phases of rest and then work, rest and work. But even that, the next 6 months are still slower. They're not like crazy, super busy. That happens at the end of the year. We see the transmutation card is the last one. We see the Three of Wands card is like the last one here. So we can sense that it's right around when the year changes in 2024. We can feel that here. Anyways, Scorpio, beautiful success coming to you. You'll already see and feel a great difference by December, that's for sure. Because you'll know you're gonna know it's right around the corner by then. Okay, Sagittarius, let's do your reading. We're looking at, let's say, what your life is going to be like in 6 months' time at the winter solstice, considering the energies of today, and tomorrow is the summer solstice. So what is this quantum leap for you? Where are you in 6 months? You get protection. So let's get some more oracle out of a different deck to see what that protection entails. 2 cards. New beginnings and generosity. Okay, let's see why you have to protect yourself from new beginnings, or as you emerge or as you start new things. Maybe it has to do with the generosity. Maybe you'll be over generous. Maybe overextend yourself financially, even just time, energy wise. The Ten of Cups in the reverse. So there's a situation that it's a family situation that depletes you. So it could be like a huge emotional depletion here. Generosity being you spending a lot of time caring for others more than you do for yourself. But let's see more. The Eight of Cups. But let's see first. Knight of Rods, Knight of Swords. The first two are the knights. Then we have the Six of Cups in the reverse, the Page of Swords in the reverse, and the High Priestess in the reverse. Okay, well, you're walking away from that energy that we were describing about giving out too much of yourself. The new beginning, I feel, is something very different. It feels the new beginning is it feels in love. There's two knights here. They feel like a couple. It feels like a relationship. But you're protecting yourself from maybe another, again, it's a family member or or what you call a soul family member, because we have the Ten of Cups in reverse and the Six of Cups in the reverse. So it's like having to protect yourself, maybe remove yourself a little bit, spend less time with a particular family member, soul family member, someone that you would know typically doesn't speak much, watches, observes a lot, a very introspective individual for sure. But it feels like, unfortunately, it feels like these two people are protecting themselves from this third one. It feels like that. So it's almost like saying there might be male energies protecting themselves from the moon energy, right? From the female, feminine energy. So I don't know what the family composition is, but that could ring a bell for you in terms of, is it a mother and two children, or two young adults, or adults at this point? You know what I mean? Like, is it, we do have two knights. I mean, they are adult men at this point, these knights. Anyways, you see what I mean? Is it really a family dynamic of the sort? And then you could tell, is it siblings for you? Is it... So it feels like it's generosity because you're depleting yourself completely, right? You're leaving you because your cups are empty. So you've given everything and you're leaving something that is not bringing you anything. And so this generosity card takes on the meaning of there was no give and take. But it feels like a soul family member or family dynamics more than anything. Anyways, let's look at Capricorn now. Capricorn. What we're looking at is we're doing like a quantum leap in from today into 6 months at the winter solstice. Look at that. And we're assessing where will you be by then, you know, considering today's energies. So it speaks of alliances and spiritual awakening. So éveil spirituel is spiritual awakening, and alliances is alliances. So I feel it's alliances maybe with your guides, with ancestors, spiritual beings, and you get generosity. This card's come out 3 times for the signs out of this series. It's one of the cards that came out the most. Okay, so there's great back and forth between you and your guides, between whoever you're aligning yourself with. Okay, you get quite a few cards. Okay, the Devil, the Ten of Swords in the reverse, the Two of Cups in the reverse, the Two of Pentacles in the reverse, the Knight of Cups, the Page of Cups in the reverse, and Death in reverse. There's incredible pull here. There's no way that someone can untangle themselves. It almost feels like it's a necessity. It's a true necessity to be contacting your guides, your allies up in the sky. Because you're surrounded and you're in a situation where you can't release yourself from, and yet you're trying, because you know it's ended, you know you're trying to get over it, but you're unable to move. You know, it's like you want it to end, and it's like it's just never ending. It's like and you totally track to it. It pertains to, obviously, listen, it's like the two twos are in reverse. So it's like obviously a love relationship. We're looking at these two people here on the other side. One is happy, one is less happy. We're looking at water signs, but it doesn't have to be just water. Of course not. That's why I don't mention signs so much in the end. We're all composed of all the four elements, right? But anyways, those two twos are in reverse, and it's like, it's a situation where I believe that this generosity card, now we're seeing that the give and take is not equal. There's an imbalance. There's not really reciprocal love. We see it also, well, we see it many ways. We see it because the Two of Cups is in reverse. We see it because one is in upright, the other one's in reverse. So they're not aligned. These two people are not facing one another. One has made a choice. This one that's upright has made a choice, right? His choice is to leave, is to get over this. Everything is very clear. The relationship is ended. Everything is very clear. On the other side, someone else is having much more of a hard time letting go, feeling quite blue about it. Mostly feeling powerless, but there's something here where, as much as it's a weird entanglement, because I'm sensing that one of the characters actually wants to leave, the other also probably wants to leave, but the one that feels stuck, I think, wants to leave but cannot. Do you see the difference? And I think it's because the devil is here, so there's something else going on that is keeping that connection going above and beyond what should be, you know. And I don't think that this person wants to keep that going, because I think the common denominator here is that both of these people know that the relationship is ended. They're trying to get over it. They both know the relationship is ended. The decision has been made. But something is going on that nothing is being released. Because both are trapped. But who's trapping who? And if one is not trapping the other, the relationship, something is trapping. I can't even explain it. I don't even know what it could be, because it's like saying to you, it doesn't make sense what I'm saying, because I'm telling you, two people know it's over. They want it to be over. They know it's over. It's over. And yet they're behaving, and everything is as if they're unable to let go. And everything is not ending and not being released. I'm actually going to go for another oracle card out of this one to see why, if maybe we can see why the bondage. What is this? New beginnings. As if these people would want a new beginning with one another. You know what I mean? Since I've asked the question and I've formulated it in a particular way, and the answer is new beginnings. So what's trapping them? New beginnings is trapping them. So maybe they're wishing for another go around. All right, let's move on to, am I doing Capricorn at this point? Yes, no, Aquarius. I think that was Capricorn. Oh no, I forget now. Hold on. think that was Sagittarius. I'm not sure. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Okay, you know what? Let's just do Aquarius. I can't decide now. Let me do Capricorn now. Oh no. Let me do Aquarius, and if Capricorn is missing, I'll do another Capricorn read separately. So Cappy, if I think I'm I don't know what to do. Guys, I'm so sorry. So, okay, you know what? Maybe it's best to do another Capricorn read. That way they at least get two and they don't get missed. Okay, Capricorn, sorry for all of that confusion. Let's just do your reading again. I feel I'm doing it twice. It's funny. Let's do Aquarius. What is this quantum leap for Aquarius? We're looking at, in 6 months' time, Aquarius, where will you be? You get regeneration. Awesome. Let's pull some more oracle. I need another keyword for this. You get two. You get acceptance and you get purification as well. So purification is in the likes of regeneration, of course. And acceptance, well, that's amazing. You're allowing everything to happen for yourself. Willing for that fire to purify you and regenerate you. The Knight of Swords in the reverse. So some kind of very fast, overly fast. It's funny, the Chariot's in reverse. So both of these energies, this is extreme speed here, but it's being slowed down considerably. It's not the first time. I've been reading this for not necessarily specifically one sign, but I've been seeing it show up a couple times. Having to slow down, particularly during Cancer season, which we're just entering now with the solstice. So watch out, guys, just in case. So now we have Strength in reverse, the King of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Seven of Cups in the reverse. I don't understand this. It's almost like done on purpose. Maybe it's the purification process. Something is going on where everything you knew it at the pace that you knew it is being kind of like either slowed down or completely shut down for you. And it's like the only thing that matters at this point is you concentrating on yourself, like fully with this King of Cups. He's on his little island and he's very happy and he's undisturbed and unwavered, and yet he's fully opened. He's totally open right now. is the acceptance card. Like this is, I don't know what's exactly being done here by you in terms of opening up your heart, or just opening yourself up. I mean, we do see this, the Ace of Pentacles and the Seven of Cups in reverse. So it feels like you're choosing one particular option. Again, everything slows down, so it gets delayed. You're not really there yet, but there's a particular concentration of energy where it's probably that I don't know, I guess it's the purification process. But you don't look the same. It's like, look, this is you now, like sort of rushed and like a little bit, how do you say, not sloppy, but kind of hasty and just like a little bit like edgy. And here, look at you. Look how different. Look how calm you are, just like relaxed. And I could even add, I should add the strength on the side here to show you just how easygoing you are in December. You'll be very different. Circumstances will be different. It feels like you have chosen, someone has chosen you, something has chosen you. You're happy doing this one thing. It feels like it's major. You are quite happy with the selection, you know, the having singled it out. I think you're quite happy with it. It yields results for you, even in terms of just your own well-being. Aquarius is beautiful, but it has to do with the speed. It's like there's a huge shift in speed between now and December, like halfway down. Like I'm not sure how to say that. Like at least half the speed. So let me do Pisces and then I'll do Capricorn in case I did forget them for real, because I can't remember now. Sorry, guys. So Pisces, let's do you. You're gonna look at a little quantum leap, like this card just quantum leaped out of the deck. So we're looking at the winter solstice, but in today's light, right? So the harmony, emotional harmony here. Harmonie affective, emotional harmony. So, okay, this one, but not this. Pisces, you get manifesting dreams. That's amazing. And the dream is this beautiful, harmonious, emotionally balanced life. Let's get the tarot now. It's great. It's like really being able to harmonize, I want to say, even your own energies, right? And like feeling that they're totally in accordance with your surroundings, hence why you're manifesting so easily. It feels very peaceful. I guess it's because I'm seeing these, I'm focusing on the pink here, this coloring. Makes me feel that it's peaceful for you. December is peaceful. The tarot's not coming out. That's funny. I would really rather pop out, so hopefully you don't mind. pull. Okay, 3 cards then. The World in reverse, the Star, and the Hangman. Okay, it's really interesting that when I don't get any pop-outs, it's pretty rare. And then I pull and I get 3 major arcanas. No wonder the cards didn't want to pop out. It's because something is very big here. These dreams are truly manifesting for one. Truly. I'm sure they're not small, and if obviously they pertain to emotional harmony, then that's beautiful, because for me, the way I perceive things, at least, it's if you can get to emotional harmony, then you bring that into many different areas of your life, right? So then it's not just one area that works well. It's because everything is in harmony. So you are in harmony and you harmonize. So for me, it's more powerful, and it has more generating powers. So you are in a place of limbo, though. You're in a place where, because it's manifesting and it's not maybe yet manifest or fully manifested, you feel like it's unfinished business. You feel the limbo of this, right? And you feel very remote. You feel like way, way, way up there. You're looking at your stuff, right? And it feels very remote, far from you. You're not too sure, like, are you ever going to get there? Is it ever going to happen, etc.? But I feel it is, because you're manifesting in December. So instead of getting more tarot, because the tarot is very clear on asking you to wait, to keep the hope, keep the faith. It's going to happen. It's a positive sign. You will get more signs. But you're clearly being shown that everything is still ongoing, being, I want to say, cooked. So let's look at one more oracle card here, because I don't want to pull any more tarot on the major arcanas. The other thing you're manifesting is joy. This is so powerful. It's beautiful. You know, again, my comment about, isn't it amazing that you'd be manifesting harmony and joy and bring it in every sphere of your life? It's just awesome. Okay, so I'm going to do Capricorn because I wasn't sure if I skipped them or not. And we'll just give them a bonus if ever I did read for them. Okay, Capricorns, apologies if there's any confusion around your reading. Ah, look at that. Did you hear that card? It really went, I barely like shuffled one time and it came out. Exploration. Okay, so you're really wanting to leave your country, go on a trip somewhere, you're wanting to explore. I feel you're wanting to literally travel, or at least discover new things, right? But the journey is important here, because when you explore, you do move from one thing to another. And it's whatever you find in one place, that exploration takes you to the other place. It's usually exploration, there's no map usually, right? But sometimes there's a map, but not always. Okay, this one, Capricorn, grace. How beautiful. Okay. I'm not sure how you could be exploring grace, but let's get the tarot and get our bearings on this. What is this, Capricorn, for you? Where are you in 6 months? Cups, you reunite, you celebrate, you're happy. So you reunite, sorry, exploration. I need more cards. I want to know who or what are you reuniting with. Okay. Page of Swords in the reverse. The Queen of Rods in the reverse. This card, the Ace of Swords. You're going to have a conversation. These two people are having a conversation. So I don't know which one of the two you are. The Queen or the Page. But there's definitely a conversation. There's also definitely a conversation because the Page is not watching anymore. He's actually going to wish to walk over and have a chat instead. How's this linked to exploration though? Usually the Page only watches, right? He observes, but that's what you usually require when you explore. You need a lot of observation. But then again, you need to get around from one place to another. It's very fitting. I feel that the Page would be you then. You're really the one exploring. So I'm not too sure if you fall by, you know, like, it's funny. It's like the grace could be saying, grace almost as in like you're being graced with a surprise, right? And the surprise is this reunion. It's almost like you meet somebody on your explorations and you start, you start a conversation, you spark a conversation with them. Where does this conversation lead to? Or what does it lead to, I should say? What is this grace as well? Is it the meeting? The Ace of Wands in the reverse. Okay, it's in the reverse, but still, there's two aces now. So there's quite a lot of attraction. There's a lot of spark. There's a lot of things that want to start. There's a lot of... Let me show you something. This is the sword from the Page and this is the wand from the Queen, right? So it's like each side has their own intensity, their own activation, their own start, their own spark energy, and they come together. So it's like you meet somebody while you travel. This is what's happening. And there's something that's being sparked. You are one-to-one on this. It's like one-to-one is the both aces, right? One-on-one kind of meeting, one-on-one conversation. Even if there's a Three of Cups here, it's not a third-party situation in this case. It's just the reunion. I'll just get one more tarot card. What is the outcome of this reunion or this meeting, this chance meeting? I feel it's grace. It's like it's... Hold on. It won't come out. You know what? I shouldn't force it, but it's like your other card, right? It didn't want to come out. Ah. Okay. Five of Rods. So you guys are not necessarily on good terms, but it feels like friction. But sometimes friction does bring, does lead to, you know, makeup situations, let's say. Really. Okay, what's going on here? Okay, well, you know what? I'm so glad I pulled more cards because look at what fell. The Six of Pentacles with the Two of Cups. So maybe there is a third party situation somehow, somewhere. There's fighting around that. There's going to be a conversation around this between these two people. And the outcome is give and take, beautiful, harmonious relationships. So because there's two people, we can imagine, we can deduct that the third party is being left on the wayside. But it's interesting that you start with exploration, right? I think there's a trip to be taken though. There's something to be taken. There's maybe an action to be taken when it comes to, maybe the conversation is the exploration. That's possible as well. Anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Hopefully I really didn't skip anybody. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. So I'll see you soon, guys. Take care.